EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Now for the first time ever, NFL regular season football has come to the land down under as we count down to kickoff here in Melbourne, Australia. Tonight it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Kyle Shanahan on the 49ers sideline. His guys ready to get this one going. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former... Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken first overall in the 2009 draft, and he certainly played like a top pick. Throughout his career, he's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
At the 29-yard line.
They run the counter with Cole. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Now it's Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former Hoosier, their rookie quarterback from Indiana.
And to say that this is a big spot is the classic understatement. It's a ton of pressure on this rookie quarterback as he gets to play right away. And let's face it, he's trying to take in every moment from his first start, but at the same time, he's got to focus on what's in front of him.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to throw from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. For Colston Loveland. Incomplete. Kyle Duggar there on the coverage.
Now a second and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Brings up third down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle. But collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on first and goal.
A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
Barkley is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
49ers nothing. Chris Boswell set to
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
From the 46, here's the second down and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. No big gain of just a yard. Third and 7 now.
And it's third down.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 37.
And a 49er first down.
This to Laporta, right side. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Well, Stafford looking for the crossing route, and he's got Mitchell. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line.
First down, 49ers.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Devin Bush sprinting behind the line to track down the ball carrier.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Stafford now to throw. And complete, right side to Cook. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Throwing is Stafford. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
Smith on for the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing at 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's good.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Running left, it's Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
But it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find the answers, and they've got to find them quick.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Saquon Barkley, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, It's all coming together so far.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Chris Boswell set to
Boswell on now to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. Man open left side is Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
13 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
Back to throw, Stafford. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 15. And a 49er 1st down.
Stafford. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Josh Downs.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
2nd and 3 at the Rams' 41-yard line.
In motion left, that's Reed. To the air again, Stafford. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
When a defense blitzes like that, they're trying to cause chaos, but the quarterback, he was as calm as could be. He saw the blitz and got out of his hand quickly to pick up the 1st.
Here's Stafford. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's 2nd and 10.
Malik Hooker on the coverage.
Play action. Stafford. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. To throw is Stafford. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Even the most tenured quarterbacks can still get fooled from time to time. He clearly thought he had a throwing lane, but the defense shut it down and picked it off. I'm sure he's frustrated with himself, but I'm also sure he'll shake it off.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 14-3 advantage already, we'll see how much they want to try to push things, if at all. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Our trip around the league starts now in the Motor City. The Lions at home to take on the Saints. And this is Carnell Tate. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. The Saints come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. From there, let's look in on the Bears and Panthers from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. And this is Parker Washington. They're going to get it out to him on the right side and then watch him do the rest. Whoa, is he fun to watch. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Panthers trying to win the home opener. They have the lead at halftime. Lastly, let's check out the impact player from this opening slate of games of 2026, and it's this man. And this is Jalen Lane. He's going to run the deep route here and pull it in. 49 yards for the touchdown. The Seahawks raise their Super Bowl banner and begin the new season the same way they ended last season, with a win over the Patriots. And as night falls on a fantastic first Sunday of football, a look here at the rest of the action on a hectic first day of the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action here on first down. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Kyle Duggar there on the coverage.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. There's a short one caught by Loveland. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
And there's Jaquan Brisker getting to him behind the line. Great play by the safety. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
13 more
Line of
yards.
scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Saquon Barkley. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 91 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
And here's Mendoza. From the gun, he'll throw.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. 2nd and 5. Touchdown! Colston Loveland, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
21. 49ers 3.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The 49ers offense and running back James Cook heading onto the field. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Looking to put a drive together. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This is 2nd and 8. They run it again with Cook. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mansour Delane. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Mendoza. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back to throw. Mendoza flushed out right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. It's their quarterback, making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Rams will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Next to score, Rams.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Niners offense and Matthew Stafford set to take over once again. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. In motion right comes Reed. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now it's Stafford. On Stafford for the third time is intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Intercepted.
This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Pollard again. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
The Rams on third down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 2. Trying to run for it with Pollard. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. But there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And they'll run it here. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Clark Phillips has got it. And the 49ers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. A quick throw there is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From his own goal line, Stafford. That's complete to Laporta. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10.
First down, San Francisco.
Now Stafford. Looking for the out route. He's got his man. It's Mitchell. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
Now Cook running right. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
That is caught. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. And the 49er first down.
From the gun, it's again to Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
It's a gain of 10.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A first carry now for Chase Brown. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down, San Francisco.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Tackle on that play by Quinton Williams. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Stafford. It's caught. Mitchell. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Now Stafford. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
2nd down and goal. Stafford. And it's caught. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Los Angeles, They begin the new year 1-0 as they come out victorious here. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face